Franny here. Let's talk about the women's gymnastics team. Um, they were Team Redemption, is what they were known as, but actually, the official name they gave themselves was the Golden Girls team because they're all in their 20s, with Simone being the oldest at 27. So, of course, you know Simone Biles, but there was also Suni Lee and Jordan Childs, Jade Carey, and the alternate was Hesley Rivera. Um, Once again, this was a team that they like each other. They work hard for each other. This was a team event. When Miss Childs, what was her first name? Jordan Childs, when she had a little hiccup on the balance beam on her entry and could have thrown the whole team off. She was the first starter on that. And Suni Lee came up next, and she just was perfect on the balance beam with Simone finishing third. So after the first two rotations, the U.S. was far ahead, and that really helped them to relax a little bit, I think. And their floor exercises were just superb. The tumbling routine that Simone does and Suni Lee and Jordan Childs does are just phenomenal. Every event, they just really stuck it. That's the best way to say it. Their landings were perfect. They were just really, really good. And now you have them competing against each other. It'll be Suni Lee, who won the all-around because of in the last Olympics, because Simone wasn't able to do that. I don't think Simone has looked quite as sharp as she normally does, but she does whatever it takes to win. And I think kudos should come to her because, you know, a lot of people gave her a lot of grief about, oh, well, you should have just gutsed it out. Well, she gutsed it out today with a bad ankle and a bad leg and didn't complain and stepped up and did what she needed to do. But what people didn't realize in the last Olympics was that her equilibrium was off. So she couldn't really know where she was in the air. And for an athlete, that's really dangerous. She could have come down on her neck or her head or whatever. And so she opted out. So she took another 4 years out of her life to make sure that she went out where she wanted to go out and prove people wrong that she was a loser. So now she is the most decorated women's gymnastics person in history. So kudos to her, and she'll get a couple more in some category. And I think it'll be a little bit easier for the Americans, both the men and the women, because the Russian Federation hasn't been here, and they usually push them pretty well. But don't forget to watch the women's all around, and let's see where the top women come through. So that should be on Thursday, I believe. So keep your eyes out. Meanwhile, subscribe to Franny Sports and Travel Channel. Hope you're enjoying it. And I'm all on my way home to Baltimore. I've got 4 hours in front of me tomorrow, and I'll get to see my family, which always makes me happy. So I hope you've subscribed, and I hope you create always a great day for yourself. So take care, and we'll talk about more of the medals tomorrow.